Welcome to the show, it's the Backer Squad, talking all things green and gold. Give a round of applause. We break it down, every game, every play, from Lambeau to the talks, you know we slay. Got the energy, electric, vibes always hype. Join the conversation, come on, grab your mic. It's a podcast flow that keeps your heart in tune. Every touchdown, every fumble, we're the afternoon. Packers, Backer boys, we be bringing the heat. Live on YouTube, can't accept defeat. Subscribe, hit that bell, never miss a beat. Follow us on Facebook, it's the ultimate retreat.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Backer Boys. What's up, fellas?
What's up?
It's been a while. I'll be back next week doing regular podcasts again every day. But
Hell yeah.
I've been doing this show every week. You guys every Friday. So,
Well,
what's up, A-Dub? You ready to talk some Packer football?
Yeah, I'm always good for it. The most I've been seeing so far, I keeping up with this Instagram look about how much Michael Parsons is trying to get Barry Sorrell right for the season.
yeah.
Always find that to be inspirational. A young guy looking to learn from a seasoned veteran. Eventually, this whole thing with him had gotten him much more jacked. He's looked a lot more leaner, put on a lot more muscle, and lost more weight, looking stronger.
Yeah, that's true. Facts on that. All the videos, all the reels I see on it, he looks good. Looks good. And there's nothing wrong with working on Michael. Michael looks like I think Mike is good, not going to miss any games, but I don't know. What do I know?
I think he'll miss. They'll put him on probably the first 4 games.
Well, I mean, if he doesn't,
you just hope he doesn't start on a PUP list.
Actually, I won't mind that. I'd rather see him 100% healthy coming back. I don't want, I don't want to rush him too soon, man. That's,
bro,
I'd rather see him towards the end of the season. Let them.
He's already running and doing his thing, and
he wants. I know he wants to get out there and he wants to get some sacks, man.
Yeah, he wants to come back much sooner than people expect, but it is, as you say, don't rush it.
Yeah, I heard that Halfway wants to play us week 1, so this way he doesn't have to deal with them.
Really?
That's what he said,
We'll see how
you could just imagine what the first 4 games of the season are going to be as far as the schedule goes.
Yeah.
But then at the same token, some other subjects pertaining to Green Bay. I hear talks about opinions being said about how much Green Bay needs to change their culture or even develop a killer instinct, because that seemed to have been an issue for us last season. We don't have much. We have to alter our identity in terms of being better this year.
I think that's why they brought in more leadership, more veteran like in the off season, because they need more. They're too young. They're all, what I mean. It's just like we gotta get more people that it's been in the game for a while, man. That get these guys going. The young guys are just standing around and they're not doing any shit. In the fourth quarter, they're all fucking like, okay, well, we got the ball won. It's like, no, you don't, man. Finish that motherfucker. You need a veteran players to get in their face and say, hey, job ain't done yet, motherfuckers.
I think we might find ourselves a voice in that regard, Javon Bullard, because I seen how outspoken he was, especially when it came to the back and forth between Matt LaFleur and Ben Johnson. Javon Bullard having to speak up about it, like saying Matt shouldn't be letting nobody bully and push him around like that. I mean, I know you see how they want to make this thing between us a real rivalry. Like, it's supposed to pick up some heat now. They're supposed to be much more competitive down the road.
What's up, Yoli?
Yoli.
Got some regulars, Steve, Yoli. Who else is in here? Happy Friday.
Yeah, happy Good Friday indeed.
Happy Good Friday.
Hell yeah.
It is Good Friday, the weekend of Easter. It is. the holiday weekend.
That's like
Well,
fucking that Golden too. He's really been showing out, man.
Golden looks
Working
good
out.
too, man.
Yeah.
A lot of guys look good in the offseason. What do you guys think
Yeah.
about trading Wicks?
trading Wicks for a fourth round pick going into this draft.
Why?
I personally have mixed feelings about that. To think like we already had this receiving room is already ready. We already trimmed it a little thin when it came to letting Romeo Dobbs go, but can we really afford to let one more guy walk away this year, especially when it comes to how much we want to be a competitive team and make that run in the playoffs?
Easy. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Because you know why? Because I think we have way too many fucking mouths to feed. We got to narrow it down. We got to get Watson a lot more balls. We got to get Reed, and we got plenty yet, man.
I think that's why we don't have a clear number one. That's why we
got exactly. We got way too many. Yeah, we got more now. We got you kick returner and you can use him for a receiver. You got plus you got
Matthew Golden and Savion Williams.
Yeah, that too. You know what I mean? So we got more in plenty. So that's Wicks goes. That's fine. Never get a fourth. That's their offensive lineman or something. You know what I mean? Why not?
Yeah. I don't want to see Wicks go though. I think he's still got potential.
I think there's something in between. Yeah. There's something going on.
That's one of the reasons I wouldn't want to trade Wicks either, is because of what kind of potential he still has for this receiving core.
I think Wicks wants to go.
And I can get it from a standpoint where this season is supposed to be the final year of Wicks's rookie deal, where you can make a call to move him. But I don't know. I'm convinced that you could still use him somewhere in this receiving core. And I get the idea. We got numerous mouths to feed, but still, you want to make sure your strength of your offense is still intact as is.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I won't mind Wicks going, to tell you the truth. I think there's turmoil between him and LaFleur. I think there's turmoil. I think he's not happy with his role, man. He's not happy with his role, but I don't blame him, man. You know, when you don't get
you got numerous guys that had that problem.
Yeah, I think it's time for him to go. I mean, let him go. Tell you the truth, it's just like he wants to be a baby in the locker room. Hey, feed me the ball. It's like, but you can't blame him though. I'd be the same way. He's like, throw me the fucking ball sometimes.
That's a good question, Broski. One will have to wait and see. But then I recall some other guys. I recall Christian Watson had an injury just very similar to that, and he didn't miss a beat.
Hey, look, he's asking all of them. Boy, you just out here trying to play devil's advocate, ain't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, about the idea of will Micah Parsons or Tucker Kraft be the same, but
anybody that has a kind of injury, you don't know until you know.
Well, what I heard, they're actually ahead of schedule, so especially Kraft, he should be ready to go for week one. He's ready to go, man.
And then Micah, he's already had a schedule that he could still walk, and he's already working with younger guys in the same position as him.
Yeah.
Guys, I already mentioned it earlier. He's working with Baron Sorrell. He's working with Colin Oliver. Like Green Bay's already taking a gamble on some younger guys to step up as far as a leap in their second year.
Well, the Bears are doing the thing. They got their eye on that Austin kid. They expect him to jump up, make this step up.
I mean,
he had a pretty good year last year.
When it comes to all these guys we drafted in 2025, it's already expected they'll take a leap. Where it is expected that, and it's all the more reason Green Bay was comfortable letting some of these guys walk in free agency. Like, you let Romeo Dobbs walk with the hopes and belief that Matthew Golden is going to take a leap in year two in this receiving core with Green Bay. Yeah. You had your story of letting certain offensive linemen walk, like Rasheed Walker. You let him walk with the hopes that that Jordan Morgan will step up in that that blindside tackle role position that he's going to eventually be starting in, unless somebody gets drafted for that.
Yeah.
And Anthony Belton, you already tried him out and plugged him at the right guard spot. So, and you're expecting him to take a leap in that position and be more comfortable in it.
Yeah.
Other guy, and if Michael Parsons isn't back by week 1, you're gonna have to eventually. We pray and hope that Lucas Van Ness follows up the improvement that he had from last season. Him
Well,
along with a few other young guys, like if you don't go shopping for another veteran edge rusher in free agency, you're gonna have to solely depend on those young guys to show up.
well, you mentioned about bringing someone in. Well, Cam Jordan, I heard, is coming in. Maybe there's a good possibility. They're in talks. I heard. They're in talks.
I mean,
Cam Jordan, come on, bring him in.
And I've already seen, and he's one of the 3 names I'd seen who would make sense for Green Bay. Like you need some help on the D line when it comes. You're gonna have to get some help on that D line when it comes to changing your scheme from a 3-4 to a 4-3-3. Yeah, you're gonna need that kind of help. Another guy that makes sense, Trevion Diggs.
Yeah.
Since he was already there with you before, like you're gonna need some help and competition in the cornerback room as well.
I'm pretty sure Diggs will be back. You got to remember, we got that $8 million coming back after we get Hobbs out of there. After April or what was it? Somewhere down the road here, we free up another $8 million.
But then I've been in talks with some other folks in the fan base, and the thing is like. The way Green Bay operates with the draft might be a deciding factor, because if you're going to bring Diggs in, that would deter. Like the idea of them wanting to bring Diggs in depends on whether will likely factor in terms of, are we going to double dip on the cornerback room, since cornerback is a big need heading into the draft, or do we just draft one and then we consider signing Diggs in after the draft?
I think they're going to go either corner or offensive lineman. Well, depends who's there. Remember, we're picking towards the end of fucking round 2. You know what I mean? So it's like,
52. Steve's got it right there. 52.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Green Bay can use their picks on both positions and inches. But my thing is, like, are they going to draft one corner, or are they going to draft 2 when it comes to trying to revamp this cornerback room?
I think they'll go 2. I will. I think they'll do it early. I think they might even do it like the first one be a corner, and then maybe like the 3rd or 4th round get another one.
Tell you what, if they do draft 2, that means we're going to have to let some guys go, especially if they plan to re-sign Diggs after the draft.
Yeah. To me, I think they need a big nose tackle. I think they need a true big nose tackle, a big boy.
That's definitely somebody worth looking at in the draft.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what Goody's got plans for.
We got plenty of money to spend yet.
But and then some other areas that are a little minor, but definitely worth looking at. There's also the question of who we're gonna have as our backup QB behind Jordan Love, and then we also have to look at who's gonna be the running back 2 behind Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, that's up in the air right now.
That's all going to work out.
See, we'll just trade Wicks for a running back. How's that sound? Player for player, you know?
Yeah, we already did a player for player trade when it came to getting Zaire Franklin, the linebacker from the Colts, for Wooden.
Yeah, I like that Franklin, tell you the truth. I like that pick. I really do. Wooden, he had his ups and downs. I had high hopes for him, but it's like that Stackhouse too. I really liked that Stackhouse before, you know, but I don't know. He's still got to prove to me, man. You know, he's got to step it up.
What do you guys think
Well-
of Quay getting such a cheap deal? I mean, that's why we went and got Franklin.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, considering the kind of ass that Quay Walker was going to have us on when it came to extending him, I could see why Green Bay did not make any attempts to
Yeah.
sign him.
And
I know.
he's kind of a crybaby, man. He's
But
kind
for
of
$4 million, we could have kept him. But for $4 million, that was nothing.
he's kind of I
But-
don't know, man. He's a locker room
It-
fucking.
when you
don't
see
want him in his locker room, man.
when you see how much the Raiders paid him per year as far as the contract they gave him when they acquired him, yeah, I was thinking Green Bay was not going to consider signing Quay Walker to that kind of contract, especially not even with the kind of production he's given us.
Yeah. And the Franklin,
I
I
know,
like him.
I know,
I like-
Quay's been your, I know Quay has been your top tackler
Yeah.
at the linebacker spot, but you can get that same thing with Zaire Franklin. But
Oh,
then
exactly.
the only downside for Franklin is that he's much worse than Quay when it comes to coverage.
Coverage, yes. But tackling, he's really good, and he's got better instincts. I think he's faster than his instincts, man. He's just boom, he's right there. Where fucking Quay, he kind of, I don't know, he gets messed up because he's like, oh, I got the wrong gap. You know, it's like, damn it, you know, it's like, so it's to me, it's like, I'm
What's up,
kind of glad
Robbie?
he's gone. I mean, he's still be a good player. I mean, he's a good player for the Raiders. I mean, he's going to ball out pretty good over there, but he's a mess up too. A lot of times he overshoots his gap. And
Yeah. Speaking of the Raiders, I'm just a little curious. I'm finding myself amused by the idea that they went about trying to sign Kirk Cousins as their starter now.
Bro, I cannot believe that. Kurt has got a killer agent, bro.
Well, exactly. He's
I
going Hall
mean,
of Fame.
we said
Damn.
it before. I think I was on a show where we said it before that Kirk Cousins' agent needs to be a Hall of Famer when it comes to how much money he's been getting Kirk Cousins paid over the
5
years.
year, 157. How much is
Yeah,
that?
but it's actually a 1 year
How much-
deal. It just looks like it's
How much is it guaranteed for the signing?
I think only 10 million. To tell you the truth, I think it's like
That's
10
it?
million. Yeah. So it's like a 1 year deal.
Oh, you
almost.
had surgery too, bro?
Okay.
But it's this way they got the rights to him just in case they need him for next year or whatever. You know, basically what it is. That's what I get out of it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I don't know. We're getting kind of thin. Where our pickings for our backup quarterbacks. Like I don't know. I think I'm just going to draft or. Yeah.
You mean you didn't fall for that? We signed Rodgers for the backup quarterback for a year? You didn't fall for that?
I thought that was if I recall, that's an April Fool's joke.
Well, see one thing about it. I said that a few weeks back. I said that
I know,
a
but
couple times already.
somebody-
That'd be cool.
somebody posted
Henry, just come to us. We are backup. You know.
Yeah, speaking of QBs, I seen another report where Jalen Hurts did not get an extension from the Eagles yet. Like they're waiting to see what more he can do before they give him one.
Well, see, one thing too. It's like what I would do if I was Goody. I'd go talk to Rodgers and say, hey, tell you what, if you would retire, now say Love does go down, and for some amount of time, would you come out of retirement right away? You know what I mean?
Sorry, bro. Sorry, man.
So we got a backup plan, you know. So it's like okay, then we can develop Ritter and probably get someone else in, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Take a chance on I don't know somewhere, you know.
Can't
somebody's-
believe we have Twitter.
I don't know. He has a pretty good arm on him.
Come on, man.
Talking about Desmond Ritter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched some of his college tape when we first picked him
Well-
up. He ain't bad. Let's see what I don't think he's gonna pan out there.
Yeah,
Anything, but
I
It was
guess
just
I guess
13.
I guess one's gotta have some kind of faith. Like if Matt LaFleur was able to fix Malik Willis and give him the right kind of scheme and play calling for him to shine, maybe he could do the same for Ritter.
yeah.
I mean, what's this? His third team in 5 years? I mean, come on, man. I don't have the confidence.
Yeah.
He's another Fields. He's another,
Well, right now he's probably be the third string for. That's pretty basically he's gonna be probably by camp.
we don't even carry 3 quarterbacks, man.
Yeah. Well, went on. practice squad.
Maybe. Might put one there. I don't know, man. I just don't, I don't even know what to say about the state of the thing. I mean, we did a lot of free agency moves. What we do, like 5 moves? Picked up 5 guys, 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 5, about a few I think we only signed 4 different players to the roster.
But they're all
and-
older ones. They're all veterans. That's
Yeah.
what I want. That's what I like about it. They're veterans. That's what I like about
Yeah.
it. You know.
You was all for the last 2-3 years go, we the youngest team.
No, but
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
go,
See,
no,
they're
we're
not
spinning our wheels, bro.
In the
We're so
past-
young, we
in the
spinning our
past-
wheels.
At those past 2 to 3 years that we were the youngest team, we made the playoffs each year.
I believe that. I believe that, Robbie. I believe that. No, Kenny Pickett. We'll see. Yeah, now we need the veterans. Finally our wide receivers are vets. But still they got we don't have a 1,000-yard wide receiver. That just kills me.
well, that's because we got so many fucking mouths we feed. You know, it's like what? Look at it this way. Okay, look at the fucking past couple of Super Bowls. I mean, they don't have really great fucking receivers. You know what I mean? It's like, look at the Lions. They got 2,000 receivers. What have they been doing? Not shit. They're in the last place in fucking division. What about fucking the Vikings? Fucking, they got one of the best fucking receivers in fucking good tandem too. Fucking, what they've done? Shit. You know what I mean? Look at these other teams that have great fucking receivers. What the fuck have they done? These teams are putting their money way too much in receivers, man. You got to get that in the fucking trenches, man, especially in the defensive line. Look at the last 2 Super Bowls. The defense dominated. The front line dominated. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you can argue Nick Jigba helped the Seahawks greatly.
I mean, you got to. I mean, going to trenches, man. You got to spend all your money in that trenches.
And Jigba was one of those guys that our fan base wanted Green Bay to draft.
Yeah.
No,
I'm just saying. I mean, you have to have good receivers. Don't get me wrong. Like, you don't have to have the top of the line. You know what I mean? Don't overspend. Spend your money elsewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all I'm trying to say. You know.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's true.
I mean, look at these like the Lions. I mean, they got the 2, 1,000-yard rushers. What they do in the past 4 years. You know.
What was the signing bonus on that deal, Steve? What was the signing bonus? I'm interested. I mean, I saw it was like 5 years, 157 million.
It sounds like a really good deal, but it's actually like a 1 year, pretty much 1 year to 2 year deal, basically.
Yeah.
But
how much was the signing? The guaranteed money?
I thought it was 10 mil.
Okay, yeah. It's something as far as another something that may not be big news, but we got a top 30 visit from one of the prospects that's supposed to be a draft pick as far as the running back position.
I've seen that. Yeah, Alabama.
No, it's Arkansas running back.
Was it Arkansas? That was, yeah.
Mike Washington Jr. is his name.
The running back.
Yeah. And I look at this kid like he has some promise for the position. Like it could work for me as far as we do need a R&B too. Like, you're already out on the who guy, so why not take a shot at another running back with the late round picks?
Oh, so you guaranteed 20 mil.
20 mil? Yeah. Okay.
20 mil. I mean, what's that? 1 year, one football season? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good deal for 1 year.
Exactly.
He's still living off Atlanta.
Well, plus he's getting money from
yeah, he's still living off Atlanta money.
Yeah.
I mean, goddamn, Kurt's agent is a genius.
The one thing about Kurt, he hasn't been the same since his injury. He hasn't been the same. He had more interceptions than fucking touchdowns last year. You know?
Yeah. For
That's
sure.
That's why I got no faith in Kurt.
Oh, what's up, Ron?
I don't think he's been the same ever since his injury. I think he's getting up there but Raiders will have a decent offensive line though.
Everybody say hi to Ron, our best viewer.
Yeah, the undercover Packers fan who keeps embracing the Bears.
Yeah. Fucking 20 million. I cannot believe Cousins gets 20 million. He's
20
not
million,
even
yeah.
going to start the whole season. Like they plan to put Gonzalez in like halfway.
Or
I
better,
heard that.
or better yet, maybe the Raiders are going to take the same route that we are. Like you draft. You're going to draft your QB and B with your first pick, but you're going to sit him behind a veteran for him to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
But then, let's be honest, around the league nowadays, we've seen many quarterbacks get drafted and brought into the NFL, but well, they start off right away, but some of them don't last that long past their rookie deals at times. Like they will have one good year, maybe their rookie year or any other year, and then soon enough something goes wrong in their organization and system that they fall off. Like we've seen it happen numerous times already, especially with the past couple of draft classes.
Yeah. I see Yinzer's crying. He wanted Kirk Cousins and he couldn't get him now. Man.
I was going to say he said I'm happy the Steelers didn't find that thief.
I always give him shit.
I was going to like which thief, you know.
Yeah. I always gave him shit. He's going to the Steelers. Yeah. He's going to the Steelers.
Some might say McCarthy's a thief for getting a job.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's got to be talking about Kirk Cousins like he's a thief with all the money he's been getting. Like you've been getting paid millions with each
Parsons. Sorry, Ron.
You've been getting paid with each. You got paid millions of dollars with each organization you went to, and in all that time, no Super Bowl appearance at all.
Yeah.
Heck, I can't. Has he even made it to an NFC Championship game one time in his career?
No.
How far did he go for the Commanders that 1 year?
Commanders, actually, we took them out that one time.
Yeah, I remember
his first playoff game. We took them out. His first playoff.
Yeah, we knocked him out in a wild card.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, I don't think he's ever got to an NFC Championship game.
No. And then he played for the Vikings. You know how that went. Up and down, up and down, up and down.
I think he only won one playoff game for them his whole time there, right? Yeah.
Just like their coach has never won a game for him. He has more playoff wins than KOC.
Wow. Yeah. True.
I think KOC should be on the hot seat, tell you the truth. I think
we all should be.
I don't know. I think he should be.
Kevin O'Connell, you mean?
Yeah, he should be on the hot seat. If you don't win win a playoff game, I think he should be on the hot seat. I mean, it's
he doesn't have a QB that. Well, the QB he got now has only been to the playoffs one time and didn't win.
Yeah, well
bro,
I thought he was a quarterback whisperer, though. That's what everybody was saying. I mean, what do you do with JJ? What do you do with JJ?
He did do wonders with Sam Darnold.
Was it just Sam Darnold actually starting to get in a head offensive line and stuff like that? I think that's more of it more than anything. I think Sam Darnold actually started clicking. I mean, some people clicking wrong, down the road ways and need a good offensive line and everything else to protect them, and then they'll have like 2-3 years of good, and then they'll go right back to shit.
Right back to shit.
Yeah, I mean, you seen like fucking what's his name went to the fucking Seahawks. He had that one good year, and all of a sudden, bam, he went to hell again.
Ron, you suck.
Ever the clown.
He said he should bark at the moon, Dord. Oh, please, Ron.
The only kings you are is the basement kings, man. You guys own that place.
Yeah,
man.
And one can only wonder what's gonna happen for you if the Bears don't follow up that one good year. Like if they fall off a cliff going into this year, because we've seen it happen with everybody in this division. Yeah. 1 minute you're on top of it all, and then there's one other minute where you drop and fall off.
It's the Lions, all about that. They had two. They had to win though. They had 2 years, man. They had 2 years, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah.
Mhm. First to worst. But then I'm thinking history could repeat itself for the Bears themselves. Like I remember them having this kind of feel good moment back in 2018, and how that turned out.
Yeah. So you're
Oh,
saying
yeah.
they're Commanders 2.0, huh?
Maybe, maybe not, but that depends. That depends on how this free agency thing goes. Because I'm thinking, I've seen all these signings that the Bears did in free agency, and think they might be going backwards, especially when it comes to some of those signings that don't impress me at the most.
Yeah.
I mean, perhaps that kid they got from Seattle might be the most intriguing signing they've done, but anything outside of that doesn't impress me.
Yeah, they actually downgraded pretty much. Tell you the truth, they got DJ Moore. Who they got now? They don't got a 1,000-yard receiver now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
that's a gamble. That's a gamble to say either Roma Dunze or Luther Burden is going to be your new number one now.
Yeah, but Rome, he has fucking brick hands, man. That fucking dude drops everything. You know.
John, you're so hard on the guys, man. That's sort of.
Well, it's true. I mean, look it up. I mean, I'm not even lying. I'm saying facts. I mean,
Yeah,
then- But
they haven't had
then,
1,000 yards. They're always injured. They talk about our receivers like that. I'm just telling the same thing. What has their receivers
But
done? They haven't
think
done
about-
nothing, man.
but think about this. They already high on a new tight end they got in Colston Loveland.
Yeah, I like him. I actually do. I like
Yeah,
that kid.
But we've seen them with good. I mean, Cole
Yeah.
Kmet was a good tight end. I mean, that
Yeah.
first year, that first or second year he was there with that, they had DJ Moore. Him and Kmet were the whole offense.
I mean,
Here's the thing about it. There's been a chart somebody shared where they want to compare Colston Loveland's rookie year to Tucker Kraft's rookie year and say that Kraft's overrated.
but see,
But
Kraft wasn't
was
number
a
one.
starter.
He was, yeah. Musgrave was a starter. then.
Musgrave was picked before him. Kraft
Yeah.
was our third pick, right? Third rounder, and
Yeah.
Musgrave was
Yes.
second
Yeah.
rounder.
Yep.
Yes.
So, I mean, Musgrave got the start. If Musgrave didn't pull that oblique, remember, because he got that oblique injury,
Mhm.
we would have never known how tough Tucker Kraft was.
Yeah.
Because,
Well,
man,
how
once
good-
he got in, he shined so good. What he played the last 5 games, and he shined so hard, he took the job away.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, it didn't take much.
You got fucking Musgrave, the fucking draft legs.
I mean, look, I applaud the Bears. They got a good tight end, no doubt
They
about
do.
it. But
Well, yeah, they do.
you can't
Definitely.
say he's better than Kraft, and I'm not saying Kraft's better than
Not
him.
now. Not now. I mean, he could pass him. I'm not gonna say they can't. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, I want to see Kraft bounce back from the injury. You know, if he does, then everything's good.
And
then-
let's be honest about something. If Kraft did not get hurt anytime during the year, he easily would have surpassed whatever numbers Colston Loveland put up this year. Kraft would have been up there with him too.
Yeah, well, for sure. I think if Kraft starts that first year, yeah, bro, he has great numbers. Great numbers. Because I recall Musgrave dropped. I mean, he was like a buffoon fumbling. I mean, he tripped over his own feet like several times.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, Luke Musgrave clearly was not coordinated as far as being able to stay on his feet.
Musgrave, he took a step forward last year. You know he did, but he has his moments, and all of a sudden he fades away for a while. You know what I mean? It's like he doesn't have it consistent. You know.
Well, what I got from Musgrave was he's not our guy. If something
No, you see another thing too. We need another good blocking tight end. Kraft, that's what we missed last year. Kraft's one of the best blocking tight ends we had. You know, it's like, man.
Yeah, and as soon as he went down, you felt it.
Yeah.
Felt it during that losing streak. Like
running game went down, everything.
I know we don't want to hide behind injuries, but the key guys that got hurt, their absence was felt during that losing streak.
Oh yeah. Most of our leadership, tell you the truth.
I agree with you, Robbie. He's got to still. I mean, they got to show up this year. They can't have a fluky year.
Yeah. Well, it's like that Raiders fucking tight end. I remember fucking man,
Brock
he's so
Bowers.
good. Yeah, Bowers. Yeah. Like, well, when you have 154 catches, man, how you're going to have that many fucking goddamn yards. You know what I mean? he was pretty much their top receiver. You know.
What
Like,
you call
man.
delusional, we just calling it like it is, Ron. It's either you better make sure that this past year isn't much of the fluke that John says it is, or you're not going to hear the end of it if you fall off this year.
I mean, and you have to do it. You guys have shown before you, like 2018, Ron, you had 12 wins, bro. I mean, and then the next year you go 8-8. I mean, Jesus Christ, bro. And then you started falling even lower. I mean,
yeah, like it's like I remember folks said after Jordan Love's first full year as a starter, they got more than enough film on Jordan Love to know how to shut him down. The same can be said for your quarterback, Caleb Williams.
Yeah. The only reason why they're in games last year is because of fucking all the turnovers. And 3 of their guys that did most of the turnovers are gone. It's like, so now they're banking those turnovers, but now the 3 guys are gone. So it's like, what happens? You don't start getting turnovers as much, you know? It's just, I don't know. It's just,
That's
you guys are
where
asking.
that's where I'd say they could be falling backwards in terms of free agency, because one would think you letting most of your ball hawks go from that secondary may come back to bite you.
why did they let him go? I mean, I understand
Yeah.
maybe, but I mean, holy shit, bro. You, I don't know. It don't make no sense. Do you really think you got the youngsters to take their place?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Time will tell if that's the case.
They just got a lot of confidence in their DC. Oh, Jesus Christ, Ron.
Yeah, you ain't gonna own shit except the basement.
One year they have a good year. This guy can't shut up. I already can't wait. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm ready for the next season to start. I want to get through the draft and get over this off
God,
season.
hang on, man. I gotta get to my walleye fucking season yet, my turkey hunting yet. Man, hang on here. Take it easy. Put the brakes on it, man.
Nah, I'm ready for football. I'm ready to get going. Ready to get going.
Yeah, I already can't wait till next season. You speak of that now, Yenzer. One's got to wonder: has anything been confirmed on whether or not Aaron Rodgers is coming back for you guys?
I don't know. He's got to go to that fucking island and go fucking drink that shit and fucking think about it. Yeah, like walk some.
Yeah, you could say Rodgers needs a couple of days,
needs to be
couple of months out, about as far as they're retreating into the darkness.
Yep.
I mean, they are asking him to go back and deal with McCarthy again.
Yeah, he's gonna need a fucking extra dose, man.
Yeah, I find that kind of amusing. They think a Rodgers McCarthy reunion might get the Steelers over the hump.
That's why they're getting all these fucking receivers, because they're gonna do the 5 receiver fucking set. That's what it is. Remember that fucking? We used to run that all the time.
Odell, right? Odell Beckham.
Yeah.
Did I hear them talking about getting him? At least I heard him. I saw an article. Him and Rodgers talked, and he likes the idea.
Yeah.
Well, I like to think Rodgers could be okay with the new receiver the Steelers signed. That's supposed to be partnered next to DK Metcalf now. Michael Pittman Jr.
Yeah. And Yinzer, I think you need to learn this about Rodgers. He's going to wait till the absolute last minute. That way he doesn't have to show up for training camp. He doesn't have to show up for OTAs. He doesn't have to show up for all that shit.
Oh, that's so nice not to worry about this shit no more.
Yeah, it'll be like if he's not there, it'll be like, who's going to be the new starting QB? Is it going to be Mason Rudolph or Will Howard?
Let you guys sit there and stew over it, and then all of a sudden, Rodgers signs after all the bullshit's over. That's just how it is, man.
No, I think he'll do it pretty soon here because him and McCarthy can work on the playbooks and crap like that. I think if you do it, you'll do it pretty soon here.
You remember how we used to do? That's old plays.
Yeah. Remember the old five receiver set and fucking shit?
I mean,
Man.
McCarthy's offense was going in Dallas. I mean, I guess it just depends on. I don't know, man. I mean, he made it go. He had 12-win seasons in Dallas. Those ain't shabby seasons.
And the thing is, the Steelers still have one of the most expensive defenses in the NFL.
They got younger though. At least they got younger this year.
Get rid of Watt.
T.J. Watt.
Yeah, we'll trade you Wicks for Watt. How's that sound?
Well, don't forget they spend money on some other guys like Jalen Ramsey or Jamal Dean.
Well, we can always give them.
Cameron Hayward's where's one of their old veterans that they got a big contract for?
Yeah.
We can give them Wicks and how about Musgrave?
And Musgrave.
Yeah.
And also, and if I recall, even Patrick Queen should have a big contract with him.
Yeah. Maybe.
Just saying, like the Steelers do have a lot of big contracts on that defense, which makes it one of the most expensive in the league.
So you don't think McCarthy's conservative?
Mike McCarthy, I've already been on record saying that to me, somebody called it right, that McCarthy is the offensive version of Mike Tomlin.
Yeah.
Like for the Steelers, you're getting another Mike Tomlin, except he's more of an offensive oriented head coach.
Yeah. I mean, if you got Rodgers, he'll pass the ball a lot.
Yeah, well, don't forget they got another running back to run the ball more, Enrico Dottle.
Really, they went out and got Rico.
Yeah,
Rico.
Oh, that's because the Gainwell left, right?
Yep, that's definitely a reason.
I mean, Dowdle had some moments, but he couldn't sustain it all year. He really fell off in the end for the Panthers.
Yeah, maybe, but then Carolina still managed to win that division and make the playoffs.
They squeaked it out, not because of him, though. But yeah, you're right. I agree.
But with that move, now the Panthers' new starting running back is Chuba Hubbard.
Chubba. John's got a Chubba.
Chuba.
McCarthy scored a lot of points with that Dallas offense. Yeah, that's what I said. I mean,
Yep.
McCarthy can make. He's got the tools.
And of course, somebody and the new head coach they got now did the same thing, Mr. Brian Schottenheimer.
What did they do with defensive coordinator? Did they keep the same guy or?
No, they
the
cut
Cowboys.
No, they cut him, man.
Steelers. Who they got?
I think they replaced all their coordinators, didn't they? It's a total revamp.
Totally.
I mean, I have to ask Robbie. Robbie, did they revamp all the coaches? Oh yeah, no, I get it, bro.
I'm not happy about McCarthy, but I have to deal with it. I understand that. I mean, of course, Green Bay. Of course, plenty of Green Bay fans can relate to that. Like, there's a select few of us who are not happy about extending Matt LaFleur, but we're finding ways to deal with it.
Yeah.
Well, they're just waiting for John Gruden to fucking take over in a couple of years, another year or so.
I mean, I hope Policy's got a plan because
he should.
Patrick
Just like-
Graham is the DC.
Well, next year we got we'll have a lot of mid-round draft picks and a lot of money to play with.
right?
So,
And one of the
Yeah, but I
reasons we
want to talk about next year, bro.
well, we this year too. We still got money to play with. We still,
well,
I'm just
there's-
saying.
I look at it as the reason why we got that much money to play with now is because there's not many guys on the roster that are extended far past this year.
See, now we win the Super Bowl this year. We go back to back because when more money to play with next year, go do back and back. You know what I mean?
What's up, Jeremy? How's it going, bud?
What's going on, Jeremy?
But no. First thing we gotta do is fucking finish in the fourth quarter. That's the main thing we gotta fucking do.
Yeah, the whole
Because
coaching
we
staff
meant-
got
because
mad.
we that has been a conversation. Like we got to develop a kill. Like this team has to change their identity and culture a bit as far as developing a killer instinct and be able to finish games. Like Matt LaFleur been on record saying that is what killed them last year is that they weren't able to finish games, and he feels a part of that can be a matter of people not being happy with the roles that they had on the team.
Yep. And then another thing too, they need more leadership. And that's what they brought in this offseason so far. They brought more older veteran leadership. They're still good, and they're especially in Gannon's they did really good in Gannon's system. So let's see what they can do.
Mm-hmm.
It just sucks. We flip flop, flippity.
It does. I mean, it sucks that half we had to go, but tell you the truth, I mean, I don't know. I
Are we the Lions? Are we the fucking Lions? Because remember, we told
I
the
don't know.
Lions last year you got all these coaches changes.
But as much as I hate the fact that we let Jeff Hafley go, one's got to pay attention to where our defense was ranked for the past 2 years we had them. Like Hafley did have a good first year, and then the second year, defense looked to have fell off somewhere in certain areas.
Exactly.
One of those areas being we weren't able to generate the same amount of turnovers we did with him.
Yeah.
That's a lack of luck in our corners and shit, though. I mean,
I think that's a lack.
and we couldn't get the pressure once Micah went down. We couldn't get the pressure that we wanted.
Most of those INTs came from McKinney, and he got those early in the first part of the season. Once teams realized they can't throw in his direction, they stopped.
Yeah.
I mean, they just straight up stayed away from doing that.
Yeah, that's definitely a case. Like they stopped throwing in Xavier McKinney's direction. Like Evan Williams got most of the interceptions for us during the time.
Yeah.
See, in that Brendan Cox Jr., he was like our second best pressure bucking rate as a pass rusher, and then he got hurt. It's like, God damn it! I mean, I have high hopes. You know that the past couple of seasons, man, I've been really high hope on this kid, and he's really starting to show out. And I hope he has a really good year this year. I mean, and then you got Sorrell. You got Sorrell over it with Parsons
You
right
could
now.
say LVN has to have a good year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, and you could say at the start of the season, he was coming around. LVN was definitely coming around, and he was doing enough to the point where you saw Micah Parsons was singing his praises for a while.
Do you know what would be cool though? We brought in Cam Jordan though. I heard they're in talks. It'd be nice. Bring him in towards the fourth quarter. Like the second half or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to make them fit somewhere for the right price.
Yeah.
That's how it's got to be.
Yeah.
I'm all for bringing in extra help.
Hell yeah.
If it means we're going to get a Super Bowl out of this, or means we're going to be.
The main thing is staying healthy. That's the main thing. We got to stay healthy. That's the main thing.
The main thing is we got to stop doing the same shit we've been doing the last. I mean, we steadily have gotten worse the last. I mean, come on, man. We were supposed to improve. This is
what sucks when your best tight end goes down, the best blocking tight end. That takes a big wrinkle. Then your fucking center goes out, and and then Zach Tom goes down. It's like man. It's like
yeah, we do. Yeah, going into this year, we do have a variety of narratives to kill. There's one narrative where we have not won more than 9 games with Jordan Love starting as our QB. Then there's the story about we haven't had a rank beyond the 7th seed in the playoffs.
Yeah. There's we lost to the Bears twice in the fucking end of the season. Are you fucking kidding me?
You know what the sucky part about it? We fucking dominated all 3 games, all until the fucking last few fucking minutes of the fourth quarter game. You know, it's like, what the hell? It's a total meltdown, you know? Dobbs fucking misses that goddamn fucking outside kick. It's like, come on, you fucking, come on. I'm glad he's out the team. I'm serious.
Yeah, since there is some time, Steve, you can mention a few names.
Yeah. Sorrell looks good, bro. He looks like a beast.
Yeah.
He looks like a beast. No
Oliver,
doubt.
too. I like that Oliver, too, man.
They're all working out. They're all working out with Mike and everything.
Yep. Hell, on the Instagram, you can even see Matthew Golden's working out.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
Golden looks good. We pick 52nd, right? 52nd or
52nd. Yeah, 52nd, I guess. Yeah.
52nd.
Yep. That's where we're going to get our offensive lineman. I mean, kicker. I'm sorry.
I mean, Ron, you say they whooped us, but they didn't. You guys didn't whoop us. We just collapsed. We was whooping you, bro.
Yeah.
We collapsed.
You
didn't whoop us, bro.
Javon Bullitt said it best that we beat ourselves more so than anyone else did.
Exactly.
You did. I mean, and it's not that they whooped us. We was beating them down, and then you fought back, but you didn't whoop us. I mean, bro,
Well, Ron's gonna live in his own delusional world no matter what. So
I don't understand how you come up with that shit, bro. Are we watching the same shit? Broski was seen hiding in homeless people's tents in Kingston, PA, scared of Sorrell.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Damn, Steve, you making it personal with Broski.
No,
making it personal.
Ding, ding.
Yeah. All right. It's your time. 2018 was your time too. I remember you saying it then, and you didn't do shit after that. So until you do something, you have to do something with it.
Yeah, only a few different playoff appearances, and yet, your boy Caleb Williams, the only thing he's accomplished along with that division title is that you're tied with Jordan Love in terms of playoff wins and interceptions in the postseason.
What didn't Caleb throw like fucking 5 interceptions in the playoffs?
Yeah, the year. Yeah,
yes, he did.
Yeah, at the end of the year.
He did.
How could it be ice if he throws 5 interceptions in the playoffs? That's not ice, man. That's fucking. Oh my god.
Well,
okay.
he's ice, man, because he's known to show up in the clutch like the Bear fans claim he does.
It's because he puts it. What he does is he's like, "Watch us! I'm going to get us in a really big hole, and then I'm going to get us out of it."
It's more than us fucking relying on other teams to fuck up and fucking getting turnovers, basically.
It's more. I put a lot of it on the floor, playing not to lose.
Exactly.
I mean, what the fuck, bro?
I mean, we were flinging it all over the fucking field in the first quarter, in the first half. In second half, boom, he goes, "We'll try running it." Damn it.
But don't forget, Jordan Love's completion percentage was very low in the second half. Like he was 9 of 31, as I recall.
Yeah.
Like Love did have a couple of more passing attempts, but just wasn't able to complete.
Well, yeah, Watson dropped one, Reed dropped one, Golden dropped one, Dobbs dropped one. It's like all in key moments too. It's like
that's why it's like, I know they're
I know it's a former Viking that is his new center in Garrett Bradbury. I've seen that.
Just when they get it right, bro, they get a good decent center.
They had a really great center, and then all of a sudden he retires.
This
tells you how bad the Bears is. When people just retire out of nowhere, just a fucking
Well, we've seen it happen with a Lions offensive lineman already.
It did work, Steve. He did coax Broski out. He said he was trying to coax Broski out.
He never did. Never did.
You're right about that. That's another one of those things. Add that to the list. A-dub of Jordan Love's never won the division.
You gotta get that crossed off sooner or later.
Yeah. I know that's another narrative to be taken down.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot, bro. If shit don't happen soon, I'm gonna be fucking saying let's fucking burn it all to the ground.
I'm just saying.
Well,
Chuck, I think
well,
Chucky's just waiting in the
next
background.
next season, with all the cap room we
What a
got
lot of
and
wasted money.
got
and
in all
cap-
the draft picks, if Green Bay needs to
He might
contract, they
not, bro.
will.
Yeah, he might not. I've questioned a lot of things lately. Packers going into a 3-4. What a mess. I know, bro. That's another thing I know.
Yeah.
We take a step back, I tell you. That's how it
Yeah,
feels.
but no, they'll mix it. They'll do 3-4, 4-3. They'll mix it. Man.
No, the only
Well,
Iceman I knew, the
if
real
I-
Iceman was a hitman.
If I
But we need a big nose
well,
tackle, man. That Stackhouse ain't fucking the answer.
yeah, well, yeah, I see that. And here's the thing:
Kingston and Philly.
when I think so much about us going back to the 3-4, which scheme have we seen the most success from our defense in? The 4-3 or the 3-4?
I think you can disguise more stuff in the 3-4.
Yeah.
I mean, I see where you're going with this, Dub. I see where you're going with it. I mean, but still, I think that's why LaFleur's switching back, because he's on the hot seat. He wants to go back where he had more success. You know, I mean,
like if the 3-4 is the more successful
this is fact.
defense for Green Bay, yes.
I don't know if we will or not, tell you the truth.
Oh, I think we will.
Not entirely.
Tell you the truth, I don't think
Especially when defensive rankings fell off with his second year.
yeah. I don't think he's going to be that good of a head coach, tell you the truth. I really don't. I think he'd be good. I think he should stick with defense coordinator.
Miami's in a rebuilding phase, even
Yeah.
with Malik Willis as their QB.
Yeah.
And I even mentioned before that Malik Willis has never played a full year as a starter. So whoever's got him now, paying him that money, my thing is you're working with an unpolished project at the position at best.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Steve's moving there. Well, they got a little feud going in the back, Broski and Steve-O. Little Bear and Packer crime.
Yep. The Miami Packers.
Miami Packers. I mean, hey, Broski, how you feeling about having to get a new jerseys, man? No more Chicago Bears. It'll be the Indiana Bears.
Yeah.
What if they even just get rid of the Bears, bro? What if you can't even call them the Bears anymore?
Yeah, Indiana Grizzlies.
Yeah, what if they change it?
Mm-hmm.
The Indiana Teddy Bears. You never know,
Oh
bro.
boy.
It could be anything, bro. It could be anything. I swear.
Care Bears.
We'll
Indiana
find out.
Care Bears.
We'll find out. It's still a lot of meat on the table. I mean, the draft. We got to worry about the draft. How you feeling about the draft?
Tell you the truth, since we don't got it first, I kind of just don't give a shit. I don't know. I'm
Well,
gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
Well,
We don't got no
yeah.
day one, but we got day
not
two.
gonna- I'm gonna wait.
Really good day two.
Yeah.
man.
I'm not gonna.
You could watch day one only to see what your opposition is going to draft.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I don't know. I got better things to do.
Found the tent real. Real cheap. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, those mock drafts. I mean, it's like to me, it's
Well-
like it's a waste of time because the episodes take it totally off. It's like holy butch, 7 receivers in a row. Holy shit! You know, like that one year, it's like damn.
Well, man, we guys are coming to the end of our show here today.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to thank you guys for coming and commenting, and thanks for all your rivalry there, Steve and Broski. I love it, guys.
Yeah.
And I just want to say the Bears still suck.
And a big shout out to everybody who's been watching and commenting. And as always, like Ken said, it's go pack go.
Hell yeah, man. Have a happy Easter for this holiday, guys. Be safe. You know, there's a lot of traveling going on. Be safe. Have a happy Easter. And open mic will be tomorrow night. All right. So we'll see you guys tomorrow night.
Welcome to the Huddle Sports Network on Roku and Fire Stick. This is the first place to find all the latest NFL news, trades, and rumors. If you have a Roku or Fire Stick, access your menu and locate the search bar to perform a